Hello, Mr. Damiete Michael McCary. I'm pleased to ask you a few questions about
Please.
your future NFL career.
Yes, please.
Tell me what makes you think you can play the quarterback in an NFL club, with an NFL club.
Well, there's a number of things, Christine, when you ask me that. It's a number of things. There's character, there's composure, and there's commitment. And I think I embody all of those things. And it's not just about the the surface things like size and school and arm. Those things are fine, but if you really want to get a productive, effective NFL quarterback, you need to have those three things. And I think I have those, and I think I can bring that to the NFL level. Of course, no doubt.
You know that in the NFL, it's all about the pool, economically, and having the big quarterback, with the big names and the right identities. I mean, how do you plan to influence the judges or whoever decides who plays quarterback in a team? How do you plan to influence them or make them believe that you're the person, you're the NFL quarterback that they're looking for?
That's another great question, Miss Dako McCary. It's a daunting task because people have their prototypes and what they're used to. But if you really study the game, you recognize that it changes. It's constantly evolving. If you look at this past year, you see guys like Cam Newton. A couple years ago, they were saying this guy couldn't play in the league because of they're not accustomed to him. But if you look at guys like Fran Tarkenton, Condrich Holloway, Doug Flutie, just different type of things people aren't used to, doesn't mean you can't play. Just because you didn't go to the school, they don't know your identity, or you don't fit the mold. It's not a mold. Can you play quarterback or not? And I know I can play quarterback at the NFL level. And if I get an opportunity to show that, I'll do so.
Okay, what do you have to show them, and how do you plan to do that?
Well, we'll get to my workout pretty a little bit later. But what I have to show them, I have incredible will, incredible athleticism, incredible camaraderie with teammates. I have just the will. I think that's the most important thing of a quarterback. You have to have the mentality and the will to compete. And if you're down 25, 50, you still got to go out there and compete like, it's no tomorrow. And that's one thing I could bring to any team in the NFL.
Okay. Now, with limited collegiate experience playing football, how do you plan to how do you plan to let the people know that you can do it at the NFL level? Because that's the collegiate level is the intermediate prep floor for you to for the NFL, but you do not have that. You don't have things to show or plays to show them. How are you going to influence that decision again to make them believe that you're the man?
That's another good question. I don't have film. That's why I'm here today. We're going to film my workout, and we're going to hope that people will take to it. But what I do have is experience and practice. Even though I didn't play, I practice every day with the team I play with. On two teams, I practice every day against one of the best defenses in the country. At the NAIA level, we had the top-ranked defense. So I'm practicing against them. I'm doing well against them. I just didn't make it to the actual field. But I think I have the experience, the cerebral capacity, and just the will to study and prepare at the NFL level, and just skill. I just have the skill, and if I get the opportunity to show that, I think people will agree with me.
I believe that it should give you an opportunity because I know you from a very young level, and you've been dedicated to this game, and I know that you can bring a lot to this game with your tenacity, your persistence, and also I truly believe that it's in your heart, it's your passion, it's in your soul, and which is the main element of human beings. If it's not there, it's not there, but you have it, and I wish you all the best, and I hope that one of these clubs will pick you because they will never regret that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now, my next question is this. What can you bring to an NFL team that finally gives you the opportunity to play?
Oh, man, this is a lifelong dream, like you said, since childhood. So I'd give everything. I bring my ability to galvanize and bring and unify people. That's the core essence of an NFL team. A lot of teams have a lot of talented people, but they don't have the camaraderie. They don't have the unity that it takes to build the championship organization. That's the number one thing I'll bring. And everybody's talented. I believe I have supreme talent, just not the opportunity to show it. But when I get the opportunity, we'll show that as well. And just like I said, the galvanizing of teammates, the engagement in the community, because wherever I go, I want to be, a force in the community of good and helping people, So just making sure everybody's on the same page. And once you have that, like you see with the Golden State Warriors, how they're making history, once you have that unity and that bond, anything is possible. And championships are inevitable. And that's what I plan to do.
You have a strong sense of character and integrity, and I hope that the team will see that in you. It's very hard most of the time when you're not given this opportunity to be yourself, to showcase yourself and your abilities and talents. But I do hope that with your practice tapes now and videos, that people will give you a chance, just a chance in the door, and then they will be amazed, I'm sure. Now, what do you think will be the first question they'll ask you when you approach a potential NFL team that's interested in you? What do you think they might be asking you, and how are you prepared to deliver?
Where's the film? That's what I was going to say. Where's the film? That's why we're doing this today. That's why D is kind enough to come out on film, and you're kind enough to help out and test me and grind me. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. We're going to ask where's the film, and what can I do? You're a 5'7" black kid with no game for. What can you do for me? I said I could do everything, anything you ask. So if it's not just quarterback, I'm open to playing receiver, running back, DB, all of that. But I want you to know that I'm primarily a quarterback, and I think I'll have the ability to prove that if given the opportunity. That's all I ask.
Now, given the opportunity now, what positions have you played in the past, even at a high school level or early collegiate level? And I know you've done very well, came up to nationals or state with some of your abilities in high school. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, in high school I played myriad position. I played cornerback and receiver, and I had to wait my chance to even get the opportunity. But once I did, I was team MVP and went to the senior bowl. Only representative for my team. And in college, I played some safety. I played some corner, and then I switched to quarterback because I figured that's the best way to win games. I hate losing, and the quarterback touches the ball on every play and has a lot of responsibility, and that's what I've been given since childhood. I've been the eldest of three in an African household. Is a strong responsibility, and I embrace it. I like it. So I like to be responsible, and if we win, I love to win. But if we lose, I can't stand losing. And that's why ultimately I changed the quarterback, because I can't stand losing, and that's who has the most pivotal role in that outcome.
Determining that outcome.
Yeah, I don't like to lose, so I'd rather put the ball in my hands.
Well, sometimes you got to lose, but how do you handle losing?
You learn from it. I've had a lot of losses in my career so far, so you just learn from it, and that ultimately builds you up and prepares you for when you can test your adverse times. So you learn from your losses and you use them to get more wins. Yeah.
Well, I wish you all the very best, and I know you'll do very well when you're picked by a team, and I know that they'll never regret that, because I know what you can do. You're tenacious, you have integrity, you are persistent, which is a very big thing. You are dedicated to what you do. You love what you do, football. You've done it from a very young age, and I hope that your dream will come true. I wish you the very best, and good luck. Good luck.
Thank you.
How was that?
That was good.
Let's see.
Got anything you want to say?
You want to say anything? Okay. Let's do closing. All right, Mr. McCary. Now, I'll leave you some room to tell the world, especially the NFL club members, what you're all about. Okay.
Well, I'm about giving the voice to the voiceless. Since I was a kid, this is the game I loved since I was introduced to it, and I understand a lot of people look over me because I may be small, undersized, or I don't say a lot, but I just let the play do the talking for itself. So I know how people who don't get opportunities feel. So I feel as though that's who I represent. I represent the underdogs, the people who looked over, and the people just not given many chances and opportunities. So once I get my opportunity, you better believe that a lot will be made of it, and a lot of other people will be benefited from it as well. So I'm just here to say, give me a shot. You guys give everybody a shot, every day. You spend millions of dollars, you lose, you blow millions of dollars. I'm not even asking for that. Just give me a chance to play on a team and earn my way, and I'll be fine with that, and just see what happens.
Good luck, like I said. You deserve the best.
Thank you.